Today, we're going to learn a really fun lesson about asking questions. Now, I know you guys know how to ask questions because you ask me questions all the time. But let's review 6 special words that we can use at the start of our questions. We have who. Can anyone think of a question you might ask with the word who? Raise a thumb to show me if you have one. Yeah. Who is the president? Great. What about what? Does anyone have a thumb to answer or to ask a question with what? Yeah.
What time does school start?
What time does school start? When? Raise a thumb if you can think of a question with when. Yeah.
When's lunch?
When's lunch? I feel that. What about where? Can you think of a question that might start with the word where? Raise a thumb if you have one.
Where is Mrs. Rachel's classroom?
Where is my classroom? Don't know. We need to ask a question to figure it out. What about why? This one's a little trickier. Can you think of a question with the word why? Yeah.
Why is the sky blue?
Why is the sky blue? How? Can you raise a quiet thumb to ask a how question? Yeah.
How are you, Miss Rachel?
How am I? I'm great today, by the way. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do today, I brought in a very special mystery object from where I'm from, and I'm not going to tell you much about it yet. I want you to tell me what you want to know using your question words, okay? So I'm going to pass the object around, and you're going to use it like a talking stick. So when you have it, you can use one of these words to ask a question about it. If you understand, put one thumb up. Great. Are you ready to start? Okay. Here you go. Examine it closely. What do you want to know?
Why is it shiny?
Why is it shiny? Great question. When you've asked a question, you can pass it to the friend next to you.
When did you get it?
When did I get it? Interesting.
What is it made of?
What is it made of? You can pass it back, yep. What is it made of? Let's see if we can use all of our question words, all 6.
How did you get it?
How did I get it? Let's see, does anyone have a where question?
Where did you get it from?
Where did I get it from? Let's see, what's left? What haven't we asked? Why? No, we asked why. I need why, when, what, how, where.
Who?
Who? We need a who question.
Whose is it?
Whose is it? How did you get it? Where did you get it from? And whose is it? Interesting. Oops. Okay. Now, can I see it? I'm going to answer your question so you know all that you need to know. Why is it shiny? Well, it's shiny because it's actually made to be a piece of jewelry. So we want it to be super shiny and bling for when we wear it. When did I get it? I got it about a year ago. What is it made of? It's made of metal, and I think it's made of steel. How did I get it? You wouldn't believe this, but I actually found it. Someone had lost it, and I asked if it was anybody's around, and they said no. So guess what? Now I have it to show you. Where did I get it from? I got it from the building where I do laundry. Someone must have forgot it there. And whose is it? I don't know whose it was originally, but now it's mine, and I'm willing to share it with you. Okay, so we did this really fun activity because by asking questions about the object, you got so much more information about everything you needed to know. Questioning, using our words, is a great strategy to use when we read a book to get important information we need in order to understand the story. Our learning objective today is up there. Can I have a friend raise a thumb and tell me what our learning objective is today? Yeah,
I can ask questions about a text.
I can ask questions about a text. And we're going to practice doing that by reading one of my very favorite books. It's called Flotsam, and it's by a man named David Weisner. So just like my special object, it is very curious. When we are reading stories, we always need to be asking questions so that we can find the meaning of what the author is trying to tell us. And so we're going to ask questions before we read and during reading and after we finish reading the book. So I'm going to show you the cover of the book now. This is what the cover looks like. It's already pretty interesting and curious. Now, if you have a question throughout while we're reading the book, you can have your fist right here. This means you're thinking. And if you have a question, you can put your thumb up and I'll call on you to ask your question. And if you have more than one question, you can keep adding fingers to show me how many questions you have. Remember, there are so many you can ask, and I want us to use all of the words we have. And then if someone asks you a question that you're wondering about too, you can do this. Everyone do this. This means I agree. So let's practice that really quick. What do you do if you're thinking? Yep. What about if you have one question? Thumb up. Yep. What about if you have multiple questions? You're going to start adding fingers. And then what if someone asks a question that you agree with, that you want to know too? You're going to say, I agree. Okay, so first, looking at this cover, I want you to think about a who question. Show me if you have one. Yeah.
Who is David Weisner?
Who is David Weisner? It's really important to know where the author comes from so we can figure out why he's writing what he's writing and what he might be writing about. Okay, that's a great who question. So we're going to keep looking through and seeing all the pictures in the book. This is the front page. It says Flotsam, David Weisner.